Alright guys, welcome back to another week of the Simulation Lacrosse League. So this week we're going to be watching the Revelstoke Arctic Fire take off. Oh shit, where's the microphone? It's down here. Alright, we gotta put that up. Gotta fix that. So we're going to be watching the Revelstoke Arctic Fire take on the Seattle Metros. This is the first time that these two teams have ever met. And, I mean, when you have an expansion team coming up against the previous league championship caliber team, with Revelstoke just coming off of a win and Seattle just coming off of a loss, it's not a great place to start. But I want to see just how these two teams match up, because I think this will be a great matchup between them. So a shot already off the bat for the Metros. Looks like they're getting a little intense on this play here. We'll see how this defense holds up. So Selic has the ball at the point here, moves it to Stroker. Zaldic has it, a nice hit coming from Seattle to start the physical side of this game. And that's a bot immediately laying down the hit. It's going to get picked up by Detroit, but it's going to be a offside on Revelstoke, and we're going to have that ball in Revelstoke's end now. Goes low to Hool. Hool drops it. Kapranov with a nice turnover. And Selic in charge of bringing this ball up. Goes to Pseudo Newman. He finds Walensky down low. Looks to Zaldic. Zaldic's going to drop that. Picked up by Leo Ramon. And Lamar Houston has it now. Houston off to LeBlanc. Finds Ollivander. Ollivander looks back to Tobias Lehner. Lehner's going to drop it. Griswold picks it up. He's going to come in by himself. Looks for the shot, but Lamar Houston makes a great save on that one. Good turnover created by Rusty Griswold there. Some strong pressure put on by him. Lamar moves the ball to Bezos. Bezos finds Lamar. Lamar coming in. He's going to shoot. Orlando's going to pick up that ball, and Revelstoke's coming down the field. Selic moves it to Griswold. Griswold pushes that ball back out to Newman, and he finds Selic. Selic off to Stroker. Stroker down low to Walensky. Walensky's going to look across, finds Zaldic. Zaldic moves that ball up top to Newman, who fires, and Lamar Houston makes the save. Colin Goodman has it now, off to Leo Ramon. Nice pass to Bezos. Seattle working this ball inside, finds Goodman. Goes low to Roland. Roland with a quick pass to Hool. Hool up to the top of the circle to Murphy. Shot from far out, and Quattro makes the save. And Selic moves this ball to Newman. Revelstoke coming in. Selic has it now. Passes it off to Walensky. And Ramon forces another turnover. Great stick check by him. Knocking that ball loose. He's looking like a key piece of this defense here. Doug Carrier has it now. Carrier looks to the center to Von Haight. He's going to fire. That's going to trickle in. Von Haight scoring that goal. Let's see. Did that go off someone's stick? I don't believe so, but Seattle going to take the 1-0 lead here. And we come back with a 1-0 lead for the Seattle Metros. Ollivander winning it to Goodman. He's looking very strong out there. Roland going to fire off a shot, and Quattro makes the save. Orlando moves that ball to Selic. Selic looking downfield. Passes that one to Larry Lur. Lur's going to find Zaldic up at the top of the circle. Passes that one off to Selic again. Down low to Griswold. Griswold passes that one off to Walensky. Walensky looking for an option. Goes to pass in front, but Lamar Houston is there to make the save. And Tobias Lehner has it now, passing it to Colin Goodman. Goodman goes to Ollivander. Ollivander low to Murphy. Murphy out to Goodman. Goodman inside to Roland. Roland fires, and Quattro makes the save. So, I mean, this has been a pretty solid battle so far. It's been consistently these defenses holding their opposition outside of that 15-foot circle. And I think that that's a big reason why these shots, there's a lot coming, but they just aren't necessarily good shots, right? And Lehner's going to inbound this ball for his team. Goes to Ramon. I mean, we haven't seen great defensive play, right? There hasn't been a crazy amount of turnovers, although Stroker did get a nice one there. There hasn't been a ridiculous amount of hits. So, I mean, it's just overall been solid defense in keeping their players outside. So Lehner's got this ball now, moves it to Preston Bezos. He's going to find Von Haight here. Haight's already got a goal today.
Looks to Murphy. Murphy's going to get checked from behind. And this is Murphy's first time against his previous team, Nikita Kapranov. Going to pick up the hit on that one. Murphy has it behind the net. Murphy getting hit by Sadolphus Orlando. All right, Griswold has it up top. Just over a minute left here. Revelstoke wants to get this offense going. Lamar Houston coming out a little bit to grab that ball. Lehner's got it with a long pass to Bezos. Bezos is going to find Roland down on the crease. Crease to Houle in front. Houle fires. Quattro with a nice save from one knee. Just under a minute left on the clock here now. And Walensky has it. Walensky drops the ball, passes it to Zaldik. Another dropped pass. Walensky has it on that crease, but he's going to step in. And that is going to be the Metro's ball. Houston passing this ball off to Lehner. Lehner moves it to Ollivander. Ollivander to Lamar. And to Goodman. Goodman finds Fred Houle. Houle looks low to Ollivander. Pass goes to Murphy. Murphy trying to cut in front. Passes it off to Lamar, who shoots. And Quattro, through a lot of guys, manages to grab that one. There was a lot of screens in front of him. Way to stack by the Seattle offense there. And it goes to Waldo now. Waldo looks to Zaldik. Back to Waldo. Logan LeBlanc turns over that ball. And Goodman has it off to Ollivander. 10 seconds left on the clock. Seattle trying to create some offense here. In this last little bit, add a goal to their tally. Houle's going to move it to Ollivander, who fires. And that almost goes in. Just missing the net, though. 3 seconds on the clock. A little bit of time here. Seattle could get one more shot off. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So we return with the Metros only up 1-0 in what looks to be a fairly low-scoring game. And Selic going to chase this down. He's going to move that ball to Zaldik. Zaldik by himself takes a shot. Nice save by Houston off the leg. And Ollivander bringing this up now. Moves it to Von Haight. Haight going to pass that out to Goodman. Goodman walking through the center. He's going to fire by himself. Not a whole lot of opposition there, but wasn't able to score on that. And currently, as far as physicality goes, we're looking at a separation of 2-0. And a nice turnover created there by Logan LeBlanc. He had a great game in his last game for the Metros. Looked super, super strong on defense. We'll see if that carries over in this game. So Bezos has it now. Bezos trying to go somewhere with this. Moves it in front to Goodman. Goodman's going to step into the crease, though. That's going to be a crease violation on Seattle. Ball goes off to Sebastian Detroit. Now to Alex Selic. Under pressure, he's going to move that off to Lur. And he's going to follow in behind. Griswold has it. Griswold getting checked. And Dan Walensky's going to score. Sorry for those pauses. I was trying to see what was going to come of that. Logan LeBlanc got the hit. All right, so we're tied up 1-1 now. Logan LeBlanc with a nice hit, nice stick check to get that ball loose, but he wasn't able to stop Walensky from scoring on that one. And it goes off to Sebastian Detroit. Detroit finds Larry Lur. Lur looks to Stroker. Stroker going to cut through with a beautiful dodge, but passes it out. A little bit too much pressure for him. Zaldik moves it to Lur. He's going to fire. That's going to go just past Houston and net. Walensky has it again. He's looking for something. Leo Ramon turns over that ball. A lot of confusion going on in the middle of the field there. Ollivander to Lamar. Finds Anthony Roland. Roland passes it off to Goodman. Goodman to Roland. Roland fires off of Lur. And no one's able to catch a break here. Revelstoke turning over that ball and it's going out of bounds. Lamar going to inbound this for his team. He's going to pass this one to a streaking Murphy. Murphy moves it to Roland. Roland coming in front. Passes it to Goodman. Goodman to Houle. Houle fires. Roland picks up the rebound. Some constant pressure being put on by Seattle here as they're just absolutely barraging Quattro with shots, but he doesn't seem to be easing up at all. He's having a great night in net. Larry Lur in the center of the field now to Griswold. Griswold passes it off to Lur, finds Newman. Newman fires and just out of bounds again. Another out of bounds shot for Revelstoke. Ball goes to Selic. Selic takes a shot. Goodman's going to get in the way of that, though. Ramon has it now. Ramon to Bezos. Bezos passing it to Houle on the crease. Houle across to Murphy. Murphy's going to let his team get set up here. Houle moves it back to Murphy. And back to Hool, who's not under pressure. He's going to move that to Ollivander out at the top, who's going to fire, and Quattro is going to make the save. Newman goes to Selic now. Selic looking to the inside, finds Willie Stroker. Logan LeBlanc with a nice turnover there. And Ramon goes to Ollivander. Finds Goodman. Goodman to Murphy. Murphy getting checked once again by Sebastian Detroit. Fred Hool trying to come in front. Finds Von Haight. He's going to shoot, but he's going to step in. And Detroit has this ball for Revelstoke. Moves it to Selic. Goes to Grunky Peep, but a hit from the midfielder there. Colin Goodman. Pseudo Newman has it. Passes it off to Griswold. He finds Zaldic up on the side. Zaldic all the way out to Walensky, who's playing very high up to Grunky. Grunky finds Newman. Newman's going to fire. It's going to get deflected. Selic picks it up. Selic putting that one home. And Lamar Houston couldn't get in the way of that shot. So the Arctic Fire have a 2-1 lead. Selic chasing down this ball now. He's going to move it to Dan Walensky. Walensky passes it off to Griswold. Ooh, and a nice check coming. Brennan Kennedy intercepting a pass at the end as well. Looks like Leo Ramon, yeah. And Roland he's going to drop it though. Orlando with a nice turnover. And Detroit moves that to Newman. Coming into the middle of the field now, Waldo has it, off to Newman. Back to Waldo. He's trying to cut in front, passes it off to Stroker. Stroker's going to shoot, and Houston's going to make the save on that. LeBlanc has it now, off to Bezos. Bezos moves that to Doug Carrier. Carrier to Hool. Hool under double pressure. Kapranov's going to turn over that ball. Risky strategy by Revelstoke in stacking 2 men on him there, but it actually paid off. Stroker we have less than a minute left in this first half of the game here. Goes to Griswold. Griswold looks to Selic. Selic will fire, and Houston's going to make another save. And Lehner goes to Bezos. Bezos to Lamar in the inside. Lamar passes that off to Murphy. Murphy with a dodge through. He's going to move that to Goodman. Goodman fires. Nice shot, but Quattro is there to make the save. And another turnover here. Revelstoke with a couple seconds left to do something. Larry Lur has it. He's going to pass that ball off to Newman. Newman moves it to Selic. Selic to Lur. And back to Selic. Moves it to Zaldic. Zaldic fires. Deflected. Lehner's going to pick that up in a long pass downfield for him. Roland gets that ball, and he's going to take a shot right at the end. Seattle almost getting one off with just 1 second left on the clock, but not quite. And we're currently at a 3-3 spread on hits. Kapranov, Orlando, and Detroit for the Arctic Fire adding hits, and LeBlanc, Goodman, and Ramon adding hits for Seattle. Good double turnover there. Kohler forcing it in the end. And Ollivander has it to Hool. Hool moves it to Roland now. Roland in front to Murphy. Murphy's going to fire. Quattro bent at the knees, going to make another save. Showing off some of that athleticism that he has and his ability to kind of morph around the net a little bit. Stroker's got it, moves it off to Walensky, who's going to get chopped. And that hit's coming from Logan LeBlanc. So it's coming down. Doug Carrier has it. Passes that to Preston Bezos. He finds Ollivander in the center. He's going to shoot, and Quattro, another save from the knee. So a very close game here. Some very solid defense being played by both teams, forcing those shots from the outside. We're only at 2-1 right now. Peep has this ball on the outside. Finds Rusty Griswold, who's going to pot one in the top left corner. And you can see that cutting strategy works perfectly. No matter which team it is, you just have to find the right guy to run through that middle. We saw that last year with Michigan. I mean, Caleb Walsh was one of the best cutters in the league. And Bezos moves this ball to Murphy now. Murphy getting hit once again. That's by Nikita Kapranov. Kapranov moves it to Zaldic now. Zaldic passes one off to Newman. Newman to Waldo. As they filter these midfielders in, Walensky's going to pass this ball to Zaldic in front. Zaldic fires. Houston with a nice save. And Lehner goes to Goodman. Goodman moves it to Bezos. Bezos to Goodman. And low to Roland. Roland finds Houle in front. Houle to Murphy. Murphy trying to get something. Lamar is going to shoot, and Quattro is going to make the save, although that did look like it was headed out of bounds. And Detroit's to Stroker. Finds Newman. Newman walking in by himself. He's going to get crushed, though, by Tobias Lehner in the midfield. And Bezos moves his ball to Haight. Haight dishes it off to Houle. Houle under a lot of pressure here. Moves it in front to Haight. He's going to fire. Quattro is going to make that save, though. And so it's 3-1. Ball goes to Larry Lur now. Lur getting checked up at the top of the circle. By Colin Goodman, who adds his second hit on the day. And this ball's coming up. Lehner moves it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc off to Ramon. Ramon finds Carrier. Carrier to Goodman. Goodman goes to Bezos now. Bezos across, back to Carrier. Carrier's trying to cut in, shoots, and Quattro makes the save. And Newman sends a long ball to Kapranov. A high pass to Selic. And it goes to Zaldic now. Zaldic off to Newman. Newman across to Peep. That was through a lot of fire as well. Walensky trying to get this ball in front, but they just keep getting forced outside. Zaldic to Newman. Another shot, and Houston's going to make another save. And as much as they're down by 2 right now, you know, Seattle is looking very strong in this game, especially for competing against such a good team. But a good turnover forced by Pseudo Newman there to get that ball back for his squad. Newman's going to go low to Zaldic. Zaldic to Walensky in front. Walensky's going to fire, and Houston makes the save. And Goodman going now to Ollivander. Ollivander off to Roland. Roland in front to Murphy. Murphy going to fire. Quattro makes the save. Just seems unbeatable this game. Quattro has played absolutely phenomenally. Waldo with it on the inside. Lamar Houston going to make a save. Goes to Ramon. He finds Ollivander here. Off to Goodman. Goodman goes to Bezos. Bezos back to Goodman. Low to Ollivander. Ollivander to Bezos up at the top. Shot from far. Quattro makes the save. And those far shots are just going to be continuously forced by both of these teams as they are playing tight defense. You can see, even in Seattle right now, all 6, he's just a little guy there, but all 6 of their defenders are absolutely packed into that center. They're not giving anyone the light of day. Leo Ramon adding another hit. Lur goes to Zaldic. Zaldic off to Newman. You can see that whole bunched up group. And Jackson Ollivander actually got a hit up there. He's going to transition this ball up by himself. Moves it across to Anthony Roland up at the point. Roland to Houle. Houle with a great opportunity, but just didn't have the reaction time or the speed to get in front of the net off that one. Orlando to Newman now. And that goes to Orlando again. Orlando going to move that to Stroker. And Stroker's going to pass this in front to Selic. Selic will fire, and Houston's going to make another save. Lehner has the ball now. Lehner going to Goodman. Goodman off to Ollivander. Ollivander to Roland. Roland looks behind the net to Houle. Houle goes for a pass in front, but Quattro is going to snag that one. And with 5 minutes left here, we currently have the Arctic Fire up by 2, but it's by no means a secure game. Ollivander trying to push this ball up, goes to Murphy. Murphy moves it to Houle. Houle up top to Goodman. And Seattle's getting set up here. Tries to make a pass, but Lur gets his body in the way of that one. It's an odd way to break up a pass, but if it works, Roland turning over that ball, moves it. They have an odd man rush here, but Houle doesn't have the speed to get past. He's going to move it off to Carrier. To Murphy, to Carrier in front. Carrier looks for the shot, but goes off the foot of Quattro. And Seattle's just getting unlucky over and over again on his. Orlando's going to have that now. Almost moves it. Kennedy with a nice snag. He's going to look for his man in the center. Finds Murphy. Murphy shoots, and Quattro with another save. Looking absolutely fantastic in net for the Arctic Fire. The Metro's great with that midfield at turning over the ball. They have some exceptional guys in there. Zaldic goes off to Walensky. Almost an intercepted pass by Lehner there. Stroker's going to grab it. And LeBlanc going to force that turnover. Moves it to Goodman. Goodman finds Hool in the center. Off to Goodman again. And Goodman goes to Bezos. Bezos fires. Hool picks it up. He could have had a great opportunity there, but wasn't able to get the shot off. Finds Goodman again. Goodman goes low to Murphy. Murphy going to get checked. And Nikita Kapranov adds another one, but a great rush put forward by the Seattle Metros. You can see that intense ability to cycle through a lot of offensive players. They have a lot of pieces on their offense that they can go between. They're not heavily reliant on one guy, and I think that that's a great strategy. It means that everyone's contributing equally. Zaldic, though, he's one of the all-stars in this league, and a nice goal by him as he cuts in front, uses that speed we talked about and that evasion to stay away from the defenders and stick a shot to that top left side. Looked very strong in doing so. And Selic and Ollivander back at the draw. Ito Deliver Pizza Ball is going to pick up that ball. After the last trade, you're going to notice the lack of Z Casper out here. And Selic with a beautiful interception for his team, turning that over. And Stroker now goes to Griswold. Griswold going to get checked from behind. It looks like that was Tobias Laner. We'll get a confirmation here. It was indeed. And Selic moves his ball to Walensky. Walensky to Zaldic. Zaldic going off to Griswold. Griswold takes a shot. Looks like it was going to go through, but Houston kind of slid in front of that one at the last second. And Ramon goes to Lamar now. Lamar off to Roland. Roland finds Lamar. To Murphy in front. Murphy's going to pass that off to Hool. Hool's going to get checked, and that's Sebastian Detroit with another hit. And Laner going to be coming back onto the field. You can see him streaking in here now. Chasing down his guy. Grunky Peep has it. Takes the shot. Houston makes the save. And Ollivander pushing this ball up. He's going to look into the center to Bezos. Bezos off to Hool. Hool finds Murphy. Murphy under fire here. Trying to get away in front. Carrier shoots and Quattro makes the save. Quattro goes to Selic. Selic, a long pass to Stroker over 3 defenders. Zaldic has us up at the point. Finds Walensky. Walensky out to Stroker. Stroker to Zaldic on the inside. Zaldic with a hard shot. Houston's going to save that, though. And LeBlanc has it now to Bezos. Bezos finds Carrier. Carrier has to break away a little bit there. He moves it to Hool. Hool's going to get checked. Carrier picks up that ball, though. Adolphus Orlando. Murphy's got this at the point. Moves it to Colin Goodman. Back to Murphy. Murphy's going to fire. But no luck for the youngster. All right, Selic inbounding this ball now. Looks to Waldo in the center. Houston with another great save. And Seattle down by 3 here. This is not a lead that can't be surmounted, but I think it's unlikely here. Goodman alone on the inside. He's going to get a great shot off. Great opportunity for Seattle, but the Arctic Fire defense just collapsed on him there and shuts it down, getting in the way of that shot. Griswold moving it to Stroker. Stroker out to Lur. Lur finds Zaldic in the slot. He's going to go for that top corner low to high. We saw a similar goal last week against San Diego. And we'll get a replay of this here. And the Arctic Fire up 5-1. So Ollivander chasing down this ball now, moves it to Jeffrey Murphy. Murphy finds Hool, but Hool overstepping. Takes a weird angled shot there on Quattro, maybe just to get that number up. But no dice for him. Stroker has this now. Stroker going to pass that off to Newman. Newman looks to Walensky. Walensky goes low to Griswold. Griswold to Stroker. Good turnover force, but Stroker's going to grab his own ball back. And Griswold's going to pass that up high to Newman. Newman moves it to Peep. Couple seconds left on the clock. Goes to Stroker. Stroker's going to fire, and Houston grabs another save. Goodman going to LeBlanc now. He finds Leo Ramon. Ramon to Ollivander. Ollivander getting checked. By Adolphus Orlando. Ball goes to Goodman up high. Goodman moves it to Lamar. Lamar shoots. And Revelstoke moving this ball up now. Selic to Zaldic. 1 second left. That'll be the end of the game as the Revelstoke Arctic Fire win this one 5-1 over the Seattle Metros. One of the lowest scoring games that we've seen in this league to date. And I mean, it was a great game, right? It was a really great game put forward by both teams. Seattle showed off some of their defensive side, which it seems is definitely where they are a lot stronger built, despite going into this season and selecting in the expansion draft some guys that are primarily offensive. I think that they recouped a little bit, right? And they got some important guys on defense. So we'll get this all snipped up. So you can see not a lot of offense created by the Metros in this game, although they certainly were taking shots. They just weren't able to capitalize on those offensive opportunities and get good situational shots, which I think is going to be kind of the next step for them is having a smarter offense. So we move into our next game, which sees Michigan at home versus San Diego. So Michigan is just coming off of a loss to LA, and San Diego is just coming off of a loss to Revelstoke. So both of these teams are looking to, revive their preseason a little bit and get back into winning. I mean, Michigan has a lot to prove after last season. They want to show that Rise is worth that first overall pick that they used on him. We got to see a little bit of him in preseason week 1, but not quite as much as you would expect out of a first overall pick, of course. So we'll get this set up. All right, so let's go turn the sound off. So we have Throwsworth and Stark at the X now. Stark's going to win that draw, chases it down, moves it to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast! Only 6 seconds into the game, Vandermast scoring a quick goal for the Hellhounds to start that off. Barely even gave the defense time to think. A great start by the Hellhounds. And Stark looking fantastic on the draw so far. Sabretooth goes to Vandermast. Vandermast going to get checked by Ding Ding, though. He's one of those scary guys in this league, right? Goes to Sabretooth. Sabretooth moving it on net, but Hoffman's going to make the save. And Ding Ding goes to O'Houlihan. So starting this off early, looks like we might be seeing a little more of a defensive game. Or an offensive game, rather. Lentil going to go to Finnegan. Finnegan back to Lentil. Lentil moves into the center to Erez. Erez to Finnegan to Lentil. Lentil's going to shoot, but Robotnik, not a difficult save for him. He's going to rope that one in and add his first save of the game. Sabretooth bringing this up for Michigan now. Goes to Finn Rise. We were just talking about Walsh has this. Walsh going to get checked. Ding Ding adding his second hit of the game. And Rock going to move that to Sabretooth. Sabretooth off to Rock. Rock going to fire and Hoffman makes a save. And Jacques Arnaud, the rookie defenseman for the San Diego Trash Pandas, out here for the first time. Lentil's going to go to Finnegan. Finnegan, off the crossbar. Goes out to Erez, finds Speedicus now. Speedicus to Finnegan again. Finnegan with a second shot. That's going to hit Robotnik once again. And the Hellhounds allowing a lot of shots and allowing them from right and tight too. Walsh going to shoot. It's going to be a penalty on the Trash Pandas, but I think that might have been a goal, although it might have been a crease violation. Looks like it was a goal. The hit came from Jacques Arnaud, but you're going to get Vandermast assisting Walsh on that one with a great shot, and the Hellhounds are up 2-0. And Stark going to grab this ball, moves it to Sabretooth. Sabretooth goes to Vandermast. Vandermast back to Sabretooth, moves it to Stark. Stark to Vandermast. And across to Brooks McGee. McGee to Stark now. Stark fires. Hoffman makes the save. And Ding Ding goes to Manto. Rune finds McBotface. San Diego transitioning this ball forward now. Goes to Z Casper. Just traded back. This is his first game back in San Diego. He only spent 1 in Seattle, so not a very long tenure there, but definitely some time spent. Lentil with a nice shot. That's going to go out of bounds off of Jean-Louis Robotnik. Kryzak going to inbound this ball to Cosentino now, off to Stark. And Stark's going to pass that to Sabretooth, who's streaking through that middle there. Finn Rise picks it up. He's cutting through. Looked great with that dodge. Walsh moves it to Jurgen Damien. Damien passes it to Vandermast, who's going to snipe one, but that's going to go on to Hoffman's stick. And we're halfway through the first quarter now with the Hellhounds up 2-0 here. Pass goes to Chad Throwsworth. Throwsworth finds Finnegan. Finnegan off to Speedicus. Speedicus back to Throwsworth here. Throwsworth to Lentil. Lentil, great shot. Cosentino turns over that ball, though. A little bit of a foot race here. Oh, Rise with a beautiful dodge. And he had a big man coming towards him. I would not want to stand up Jacques Arnaud. Or Jacques Arnaud, sorry, whatever y'all want to say. Manto Rune with a great hit. Jurgen Damien has it, moves it out to Jack Ball. Long shot from far out. And we currently have a divide of 4 hits for the Trash Pandas to 0 for Michigan. So we can see the defense is certainly doing its best to help Hoffman out here, but with some big upgrades this season to the attacking unit in Michigan, I think it's going to be a hard, decisive year as to whether this year they really recover or if it's just another year to grow. But I mean, when you got some added pieces, you look at guys like Kanamir Kryzak or Finn Rise or Jack Ball, some key offensive guys, it's going to be a different year. And there we go, Jurgen Damien scoring from Jack Ball. Just as I was talking about him, the Hellhounds go up 3-0 in this first quarter. Stark going to win that draw, but loses the ground ball. Speedicus comes in for it. Erez has it up top, moves it to Throwsworth. He's going to come in front now. Speedicus passing that ball to Erez. Erez, a weak opportunity on that shot, but Sabretooth is going to pick that up. Kryzak's going to move it back to Sabretooth. It goes to Samson Orlando now. Orlando looks to Vandermast, to Brooks McGee. McGee to Vandermast. Finds Sabretooth. Sabretooth wiring a shot. And Jacques Arnaud getting another hit there. Ned Lentil going to Chad Throwsworth now. Under a minute left in this first quarter. Casper's got it. He's under pressure. Passes back to Throwsworth. Erez has it. And he's going to go bar down on that one to give his team a goal. Erez with a great shot there. Throwsworth and Stark at the X. Speedicus picks that up. Moves it to Throwsworth. Throwsworth goes to Erez. Erez looks low to Finnegan. Finnegan getting hit, but he's going to get that pass off regardless. And Kanamir Kryzak starting the physical game for the Hellhounds. So coming down the field now, Popke Vandermast has it up high, moves it to Callum Walsh. We haven't seen a whole lot of Walsh's cutting that he did similar to last year. Finn Rise with a hard shot from far. It's going to make it on net. Go a little bit low, and goes low to low, but Hoffman stops that one. Ding Ding has it now in the middle of the field. Passes it to Throwsworth. Throwsworth moves it to Casper. Casper trying to cut in front. Loses that ball. Cosentino's going to get it. And Finn Rise passes that off to Jack Ball. He finds Walsh, and that'll be the end of the first quarter with the Hellhounds up by 2. And honestly, people have talked about how the big thing last year was that the Hellhounds lacked in a lot of places, and I think that they addressed that through the season in adding those DFAs and in grabbing some solid guys in the draft. Finn Rise is that offensive weapon, along with Jack Ball, 2 great guys. Jurgen Damien has produced and continued to become a star. Aubrey Rock acts as some additional help. Tony Stark has been a key offensive piece. They've got a lot of guys that they can move between, and I think that that's going to be a really important thing for the Hellhounds all season long. Casper going to move this ball to Lentil. And Lentil goes to Erez. Erez finds O'Houlihan. Moves it to Speedicus. Speedicus passing it to Erez. Erez going to fire, and Robotnik makes the save. Yeah, I think that in terms of rebuilding this team, they've definitely done a great job of it. Z Casper with a nice hit there. Odd man rush. Lucas Finnegan coming in by himself, and he's going to score. Great play created by Z Casper there. And then Finnegan does a great job of running that ball down by himself and scoring on an easy shot. Stark and Throwsworth here. Throwsworth's going to win this. He's going to pick up his ball. Moves it to Speedicus now. Speedicus off to Casper. Casper under pressure. He's going to move that ball up top. Not without getting hit, though. And Tage Cosentino adds a hit. Goes to extra Mang there. And now goes to Jack Ball. Looking to transition this ball in. Passes it to Sabretooth in the middle of the field. He finds McGee. McGee to Vandermast. Vandermast with a great opportunity but doesn't take it. Jurgen Damien getting checked. Jacques Arnaud showing why he's going to be a key piece of the defense for San Diego this year. And I mean, you have equal representation from all these guys. Vandermast with a great turnover there. He's going to try and run it through, but he can't get past Ding Dang. Damien going to move that ball to Sabretooth. Sabretooth finds Vandermast. Dropped, and Damien's going to pick that up in front to Ball. Ball's going to fire, and all by himself. An easy goal there, and that's a hard save for Hoffman to make. 4-2 for the Hellhounds as they extend that lead back up to 2. And Stark going to chase this one down, moves it to Kyle Sabretooth. Sabretooth goes to Vandermast, who's going to fire, and Hoffman makes the save on that. And Rune goes to Speedicus. Speedicus finds Houlihan. To Casper. Casper out to Speedicus. Back to Casper down low. Casper across to Finnegan. Finnegan looks high to Palazares, who fires one. Great spot, but just didn't quite make it past Robotnik. Sabretooth has it again. Goes to Aubrey Rock. Rock finds Vandermast. Vandermast to Damien. Damien to Sabretooth. Sabretooth off to Stark. And Stark goes to Walsh. Walsh to Rock. Rock by himself. Had to try and get that one through a lot of people there, but Hoffman did make the save on it. Speedicus inbounding this now. Looks to a streaking Ned Lentil. Lentil, awesome opportunity, but it's stopped on a deflection off of Robotnik. Wait for him to get in front of that ball and stop that opportunity before it really started. Oh, I just found 25 cents in my pocket. That's dope. I love finding money. I'm going to save that for later. Okay, extra man coming through the center, passes it to Lucas Finnegan. Finnegan moves that ball to Casper. Casper out to Speedicus. And a long pass to Mang. Goes to Throwsworth. Back to Mang. Mang going to fire. Goes to Cosentino. And looks like Michigan is going to move this ball up now. Finds Brooks McGee in the center. He's going to fire, and Hoffman makes the save. Off to Rune now. Rune's going to look to Speedicus. Speedicus pushing that one to Lentil. Lentil inside. Takes another shot on net, but Robotnik makes another save. And some quick, repetitive offensive opportunities by San Diego here as they're playing pretty relentlessly on those shots. Ball going to get pounded, though. And Makoto Azusagawa. Oh! Okay, we gotta rewatch that to figure out what happened. So, Cosentino picked up the hit. Finnegan with another goal. Great play by the Trash Pandas. And a pretty solid hit there, but put forward by Cosentino. Oh, Houlihan has it. Moves it to Palazares. Ares off to Lentil. Lentil trying to walk in, passes it back to Ares. A little bit of a weak shot, but he does get it on net. We're under a minute left here in the second quarter, and it's a 4-3 game. Ball goes to Stark. Stark moves it low to Damien. Damien up front to Sabretooth. Sabretooth shoots. He's going to find the back of the net. That's 5-3 for the Hellhounds. Stark going to grab this ball now to Sabretooth. Sabretooth passes that off to Damien. Damien back to Sabretooth. Moves it to Vandermast. Vandermast to McGee. McGee fires. Hoffman makes the save. I need some water. Speedicus goes to Finnegan. Finnegan going to get checked there by Tage Cosentino once again as he puts forward his third hit of the game and tries to even up this physical disparity a little bit. Currently have 8 hits for the San Diego Trash Pandas and 9 hits for the San Diego Trash Pandas and 4 for the Michigan Hellhounds. So back at the X, Throwsworth and Stark. Once again for the 11th time this game. Ball's going to grab that. And he's going to start this second half off for his team with some offense. Vandermaas moves it to Walsh. Good stick check there by Skullcrusher as he got his stick in front. First time that we've seen him on the field so far in this league. Lucas Finnegan moving it to Palas Erez up high. Erez back to Finnegan. Finnegan to Throwsworth. Throwsworth looks to Lentil. Lentil's going to move this low to Casper. Casper to Erez. Good cycle going on here. A hit coming out in the middle of the field, though, by Jax Dugan. And Vandermaas going to turn over that one, but Ball's going to pick it up. Moves it to Walsh in front. Walsh fires, and he's going to find the back of the net. And these Michigan attackers are getting a lot stronger. We see, we talked about Walsh, we talked about Vandermaas, we talked about Damien as well, but there's a lot of key pieces here, and the Hellhounds are definitely looking a lot stronger offensively this season than they did last season. Bosworth moves that to Finnegan. Finnegan off to Erez in front. Erez shoots, and he's going to find the back of the net. Erez from Finnegan. These two guys have some great chemistry out on the field. We've talked about this in previous seasons. We've talked about how both of them are top-notch players. And I think Finnegan was a little limited in playing OM last year, but this move to A, to playing attack, is definitely going to, I think, show a lot more of an offensive side of his. Erez has it again. He's going to look, and Erez completes the hat trick once again from Finnegan. These two guys both sitting at 5 points now this game. Or 4 points? Both sitting at 4 points this game. No. Both, I don't know. Erez for sure has 4. Finnegan for sure has 5. I think Erez has 5. Lentil has it. Oh, great opportunity. Robotnik running out of his net. Almost a goal for San Diego there. They've almost tied this game back up. It's 6-5. Sabretooth passes that one off to Rise. Rise cutting through the center. Going to move that back to Ball. Ball to Sabretooth. Sabretooth looks to Vandermaas. Vandermaas shoots, and Hoffman, it's right into his stick. Barely even had to move for that one. And McBotface moves it to Lentil now. Lentil, check from behind. Throwsworth going to take the shot to just get that clock down. And Finn Rye is going to be getting a penalty on that one, but he does add a hit. So we'll see if this helps San Diego out. Lucas Finnegan on the inside moves it to Erez. Erez going to shoot. It's almost going to dribble in. Great offensive opportunity. You saw that double cycle put forward by San Diego as they pushed 2 guys along that crease and had that ball continuously pass back. Looked like Finnegan was going to be the shooter there, but he moved it back even further to Erez, and that was a great play by them. Okay, first hit, Makoto Uzusagawa. First hit, Makoto Uzusagawa. Second hit, Jock Arnaud. And then Jock Arnaud hit him again. And it goes to Finnegan behind the net. Finnegan looks to Lentil. Lentil almost in. Cosentino's going to grab that and stops the rush for the Trash Pandas. Robotnik going to slow this down a bit. Passes it off to Krizik. Whatever. I don't even understand. Finn Rise has it now. Rise picked up by Speedicus. Pass to Finnegan. Finnegan's going to look into the center to Casper. Casper's going to shoot, and he's going to score. And San Diego has tied up this game, and this offense is on a hot streak right now. They're looking great out here. Stark going to chase down this ball. He grabs it, passes it to Vandermaas. Vandermaas going to fire. Damien grabs the rebound but steps into the crease. And Hoffman off to Arnaud. Goes to Lentil. Lentil finds Throwsworth. And to Mang. Finds Lentil again. Lentil behind the net to Erez. Erez going to get checked, though. That's a check coming from Kyle Sabretooth. Coming down the field. Ball has it now. Ball goes into the center to Tony Stark. Stark moves it to Walsh. Walsh going in front to Damien. Damien going to fire. Hoffman makes the save. And Manto Rune off to Throwsworth. Throwsworth a long pass to Casper. Goes for a pass, but Robotnik gets his stick in front of that one. Ball has it now. Ball looking into the center of the field. Finds Finn Rise. Finn Rise off to Jurgen Damien. Damien back to Rise. Rise moves it to Walsh. Walsh to Ball. Ball fires. Hoffman makes the save. Alright, so as far as my prediction for these last 6 minutes of play here, I do think that San Diego, because of the momentum that they have currently on attack, are going to be able to add another one. Finnegan goes to Throwsworth, back to Finnegan, and across to Casper. 10 seconds left on this clock. Moves it to Finnegan. He finds Throwsworth. Throwsworth shoots, and Robotnik makes the save. But yeah, I think that the momentum that San Diego has is definitely going to be what is going to be the game changer here. If Michigan can shut it down, that could spell the end for... Oh god, what am I doing? Uh-oh. Okay. Palazeres. His jersey's spelt wrong. I just noticed that for the first time. Alright, Damien has it up high, moves it on net to Hoffman, but he's going to make the save. We need to get my mouse out of the way. Alright, O'Houlihan has it, passes it to Speedicus. Speedicus to Finnegan. Finnegan's going to look up high to O'Houlihan, moves it to Throwsworth. Throwsworth back to O'Houlihan. Couple seconds left here. Erez has it. Erez going to fire, and Robotnik will make the save. And that'll be the end of the third quarter here as we move into the fourth. Tied 6-6. Stark going to chase down this ball. He's going to grab it. Moves it to Jack Ball here. Ball looking down low to Damien. Damien out to Ball. Ball up top to Popke Vandermast. Moves it to Rise. Rise to Stark. Stark back to Rise. And to Ball up at the top. Ball fires. Just out of bounds. Damien's going to inbound this now. Damien in front to Finn Rise. Rise shoots. And he's going to score. And Speedicus going to get the hit on that. Throwsworth chasing this down. He's going to grab it, passes it to C. Casper. Casper tries to make a pass through the center, but Dugan's going to get his stick in the way. And it's off to Ball. Moves it to Damien. Damien looks down low to Rock. Rock trying to cut through, passes it off to Vandermast. Arnaud going to turn over that ball. Lentil has it now. Lentil to McBotface. He passes that to Mang. Mang finds Finnegan. Finnegan shoots, and he's going to complete his hat trick. Both Finnegan and Erez now sitting on 3 goals. Evan's going to move this to Damien. Damien off to Rock. Rock passes it to Vandermast. Vandermast out to Damien. Damien to Sabretooth. Sabretooth goes low to Walsh. Walsh moves it in front to Vandermast. Vandermast fires. Sabretooth going to step into the crease on that one. And it's going to be San Diego ball now. Hoffman moves it to Rune. Rune to Throwsworth. Throwsworth to Speedicus. Speedicus to Lentil. Lentil looking for somewhere to go. Finds Z. Casper. Casper's going to shoot, but Robotnik makes another save. Having a great performance. He faced 18 saves last week for a total of, I think, 26 shots or 25 shots. Absolutely ridiculous numbers put up by Robotnik, and he's definitely looking a lot stronger than he did last year. I think he's currently sitting at a 60 or 70% save percentage as opposed to his low 50s of last year. And I think that's a game changer, right? You need a good goaltender in net, and Robotnik looks strong this season, so we'll see what happens. O'Houlihan has this now, moves it to Casper down low. Casper trying to look for something. Some good footwork done there. Robotnik going to keep with that, though, and he's going to get in front of it. Sabretooth moves it to Rise. Rise goes to Vandermast. And to Brooks McGee. McGee finds Walsh. Walsh with a nice pass. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's go back and watch that again. Brooks McGee scoring his first. Oh my God. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Look at this goal. He totally had Hoffman beat on that. Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Roseworth going to win this draw. Moves it to Speedicus. Speedicus looks to Palazares up high. Ares down low to Finnegan. Finnegan trying to get loose here. He can't break past his defender. It's going to go to Casper. Casper's going to drop that. Cosentino picking it up. Moves it to Stark. And Michigan. Oh, man. That was beautiful. That was just beautiful. Julian Bosworth with the hit. Ares has it down low, moves it to Finnegan. Finnegan up top to Extra Mang. Mang to Speedicus in front. Speedicus shoots. Robotnik pulls that one down. Makes the save. Doesn't want to give up the lead that easily. Ball to Dugan. Dugan to Rock. And Rock finds Damien up top. Damien moves it to Stark. And Azusagawa going to pick this one up now. Goes to Ding Ding. Ding Ding to Lentil. Lentil finds Speedicus. Speedicus shoots and Robotnik makes the save. And San Diego, oh, bad time for a turnover for Michigan. Speedicus is going to inbound this now. Speedicus moves it to Lentil. Lentil to Finnegan. Finnegan fires. And that's going to get deflected. Looks like it might have been a goal there, but not quite. Stark has this. Moves it low to Damien. Damien to Vandermast. Vandermast pushes it out to Sabretooth. Sabretooth fires. Hoffman makes the save. And as we near the final minute of play here, San Diego really has to get one if they want to keep in this. Casper going to pass it across to Ares. Ares looks in front, finds Finnegan. Finnegan shoots, and he's going to score another goal for the Trash Pandas. Ties this up 8-8. And I think Finnegan at 7 points. Yeah, Finnegan's at 7 points, which means that he is currently tied or 1 point behind the all-time record for most points in a game. And even though it's preseason, I mean, that's still a legitimate strong record, right? Vandermast moves it to Sabretooth, off to Vandermast again. Vandermast takes a shot. Looks like he had a lane open up there. Hoffman grabs that one, though. It looks like Vandermast waited for his guy to drag out an opening and had a very, very clear long shot on net. Finnegan's got this now to Casper. Casper loses that ball, picked up by Dugan. Dugan goes to Cosentino. He finds Rise. Rise goes to Damien. Damien long pass out to Vandermast. Vandermast finds Walsh on the inside, checked from behind. San Diego's going to get a penalty. I think that was worth it, though, because that very well could have been a goal with very limited time left on the clock. Although, now Michigan does have 20 seconds. They've got a cutter. Damien's inside. Damien's going to shoot. And the Hellhounds, with 20 seconds left, they grab one. And that might put this game out of reach as the Trash Pandas are still serving their penalty for the remainder of the 20 seconds here. They have to win this draw. Hard fight. Stark's going to win it. He's going to grab that. Brings it down. Passes it to Vandermast. Vandermast to Walsh. All Michigan has to do is hold on to this ball here. Walsh moves it to Damien. To Sabretooth. Sabretooth fires. Hoffman. Going to pass this. Goes out to Ding Ding. Ding Ding with a long pass, but not enough time. And that is the end of the game. The Hellhounds winning 9-8. Let's get this all snipped up. Oh crap, wait. Oh, okay, that is right. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Okay. Done. Capture 5. Alright, so we move into our next game, which has Winnipeg at home facing off against LA. And this is our final game of the week. Alright. So as far as these two teams go, we have the expansion Moose and the LA Cobras, who missed last season's playoffs just due to, I think, the competition. Not to say that they're a bad team. I think they definitely could have a very strong year this year. I mean, they showed that they could knock out Michigan in their 8-2 win, and they definitely proved that they're a strong roster. As far as the Moose go, they took a nice win over the Seattle Metros. And I mean, even though they're an expansion team, this is kind of the Moose's first chance to prove themselves against a team that has a very, very strong offense. And this is basically the offensive masterpiece versus the defensive champions. That's kind of what the Moose have built themselves on, is their ability to play that two-way game. And lots of midfielders, of course, but defensively they're very strong. Colin Creed getting a shot. Starman Jr. is going to save that, though. Ooh, nice hit in the center of the field by Bob Ross to turn over that ball. Finds Colin Creed. And this moves to O'Leary now. O'Leary to mid. And to Vicious. Vicious to O'Leary. O'Leary's going to shoot. Lewis Smith making a nice save. Goes to example player. And to the top to Penner. Penner to Henri Izzy. Henri Izzy to Max Baer. Chopped from behind. The Cobras going to get a penalty there. Reed Beavers going to be spending some time. On the sidelines, Colin Creed in front. He's going to shoot. And he's going to score. The Moose grabbing a lead there. Who got the assist on that one? Henri Izzy. So the Moose grab a 1-0 lead. Ross going to chase this down. He grabs it. Moves it to Colin Creed. Creed coming in front. Creed's going to shoot, and he's going to score. It's 2-0 Moose. And Ross, Cobalt's going to grab this, but a nice turnover put forward by Ross there. Ross moving it to Big Stick. To Creed. Creed coming. Passes it to Max Baer. Baer to Penner. Penner under pressure. Going to take the shot. Starman Jr. makes that save without much difficulty. It sounds like someone's clawing at the window of my house right now. Ball goes to Jordan. Jordan to O'Leary. O'Leary going to get checked, though. That's example player. Adding a hit. And this goes to Big Stick. Big Stick looking for somewhere to go with this. Going to slow down a little bit. Let his team get set up. Big Stick goes across to Ross. Ross to Penner up at the top. Penner moves it to Creed. Penner's going to pick that up. Fire one. And Starman Jr. makes the save. And Peyton goes to O'Flanagan now. To Dr. Buster, passes it off to Jordan. Jordan shoots and Smith makes the save. There's definitely someone outside my window. There is someone outside my window. I have no idea who they are, but it's creepy. They're like trimming my bushes. I think. I don't know. We don't have a person who trims our bushes. I'm not that rich or that white. Ah! They're tapping on my window. I don't enjoy this. Who is this mystery bush trimmer? And why are they hitting my window so aggressively? So, what are you doing? God, this is causing me anxiety. Okay. Did I miss something there? Did someone get hit? No, just a nice turnover. Okay. Buckman going down the field now. Buckman moves it to Jordan. Jordan going to O'Leary. I mean, at least they're a nice stranger, right? At least they're, like, not trying to break into my house. They're, like, trimming my bushes. It was also probably kind of weird for them to just be right at my bush, which is, like, just outside my window. Like, it's in front of my window. And for me to just be, like, opening the blinds, staring at their feet. I think that was probably kind of weird for them, too. But also, you're a stranger. You're kind of just attacking my house. So, you know? Dude, that's not cool. Those are my bushes. And they're meant for me. So that's weird. Jordan moving it to O'Leary now. Goes back to Jordan down low. Finds O'Leary up at the top. And these guys just moving that ball back and forth. Finds Dr. Buster in the front. Buster shoots and Lewis Smith makes a nice save. And Gate and Monroe pushing that ball forward to Brennan Rogers. Rogers moves it to Big Stick. Big Stick to Creed. Creed tries to push that ball in front, but Starman Jr. is going to make the save. And under a minute left here, the Moose currently holding a 2-0 lead over the Cobras. Goes inside to Seamus O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan out to Waldo. Waldo with a nice dodge finds Carl Jordan. Jordan's going to shoot. It's going to get deflected off the stick of Smith. Picked up by Wartooth. Moved down the field by the Moose. Monroe's going to get this now. Monroe moves it to Creed. And Creed passes it across to Bear. Bear coming in front. Finds Henri Izzy. Izzy looking for somewhere to go. Finds Colin Creed down low. Creed to Monroe. Jesus. Everything rhymes. I sounded like I was just throwing down some sick beats there. I am a musician after all. That was a weird shot. It looked like it just kind of fanned out the top of his stick. So the Cobras have not scored yet, which is odd. Maybe it's the Moose's defense. Maybe the offense just isn't hot. There's probably an answer to that question. I don't know what it is. Vicious moving that ball to Jordan down on the crease. To Vicious. Up top to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan trying to walk in. Loses it a little bit. Goes to O'Leary. And then to Dr. Buster. Back to O'Leary. O'Leary to Gunther Free. Free finds O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan's going to shoot. And almost a field goal by him. We saw a very similar situation last season. Almost an identical kind of goal where he just toes that line and looked like he was going for the field goal but doesn't quite manage to get out. Yeah. So Vicious has this now. Vicious moves it to Jordan. Who the fuck is attacking my bushes? Daniel McDavid has this. Moves it to Mark Big Stick. Big Stick to Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski finds Max Bear. Bear back to Ross. To Wazowski. Wazowski with an underhand pass to Big Stick. Back to Wazowski. He shoots. Ross picks it up, but he's going to step into the crease. I feel like I shouldn't check. Like, I need to know who this is. But it's really weird if I keep just, like, looking through my bushes at the person who is doing my bushes. But I also don't really want to go outside to, like, check. You know? Example player with a nice turnover there. Maybe I can, like, stare at them from my upstairs window and then they won't notice. Henri Izzy has this. Takes the shot. Starman Jr. makes the save. And it goes to Detective Pikachu now. Off to Ben Buckman. Buckman getting loose with this. He's going to get hit. A nice turnover there in the middle of the field. And Henri Izzy. Ooh, Seamus O'Flanagan. Potting his second of the game. and O'Leary getting an assist. Back to the draw, O'Leary and Ross. O'Leary chasing this one down. Moves it to Vicious. Vicious coming in, takes the shot. Nelson going to get checked from behind. That's going to be a penalty on the Cobras. And Dr. Buster is going to be going to the box for that one. It's his second hit of the year. I don't think he even hit once last season, to be honest. Maybe one time. But yeah, in preseason, already showing off a little bit more of a physical side, and that's a missed pass, so LA is going to have the ball here. And they're on the penalty kill, so they'll use this field quite a bit. They want to get this killed, especially since it's one of their attackers who's currently down. A nice hit, though. By Felix Nelson. Recovered by Decon Thompson. Goes to Vicious. Vicious runs right into the crease. And that's going to end what was a very solid penalty kill by the Cobras. I don't even think that they allowed a shot from Winnipeg. Creed going to move that ball far to Max Bear. Bear out to Big Stick. Big Stick cutting through. Little guy manages to squeeze in there. Seamus O'Flanagan going to pick up that ball now. He's going to move it low to Vicious. Vicious out top to O'Leary. O'Leary fires, and Lewis Smith makes the save. Goes to Henri Izzy. Izzy to Creed. Creed out to Ross. Ross goes to Izzy. He's going to shoot. Starman Jr. is going to make the save. And Detective Pikachu picks that up, moves it to Seamus O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan finds Gunther free. Free to Jordan. Jordan off to Vicious. Vicious going to get checked by Felix Nelson. If I'm being honest, I think that I have to be creating... I've probably created more content for Casey Powell than every YouTuber that has ever posted about Casey Powell combined. Like, I mean, I've seen like 6 videos on Casey Powell total. There's like 6 or 7. There's basically nothing existing for this game. I'm out here. I'm basically a legitimate sportscaster at this point. I've put so many hours into this. I feel like not too far away we're going to be coming up on 100 hours of commentary. And I mean, that's pretty solid. When you spend 100 hours talking about fake lacrosse players, that's when you know. That's when you know you're addicted. Ooh, a nice goal by the Moose there. And let's see, who was that? Creed, scoring his 3rd of the game. So a bot scoring all of Winnipeg's goals so far, giving them the lead here, 3-2. Buckman's going to pick that up, moves it to Sean O'Leary. O'Leary goes to Dr. Buster. Buster moves it to Vicious. Vicious to mid. And to Waldo. Finds Vicious down low. Moves it to Dr. Buster. Buster trying to cut through. Finds mid in front. And they're going to tie that one up. Dr. Buster going to score the goal there. Or he's going to get the assist, rather. Sorry. And a minute left. It's going to go to Bob Ross. Ross moves it to Monroe. Monroe to Bear up top. Bear to Big Stick. Big Stick to Ross in the center. Ross going to shoot. Beaver's going to rope that one in and stop that offensive rush. It's going to go to Beavers now in the middle. Beavers to Buckman. Buckman to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan finds Vicious. Vicious going to shoot, but Penner gets in the way of that. And Penner passes it to Brendan Rogers. Rogers to Colin Creed. Creed to Penner. Creed to Rogers. Rogers finds Bear. Bear shoots. Goes low, and he's going to score on his old team. That's his first time scoring against the Cobras since he left them in the expansion draft. And I mean, the thing is, Bear wasn't a huge part of their franchise, right? When you've got guys like Dr. Buster and St. Vicious and Carl Jordan on your attack, it's hard to find a 4th guy in there, right? They had 3 really quality players. And it goes behind the net to Bear. Bear going to move this out in front to Ross. Ross fires from far, and Starman Jr. will make the save. Decon Thompson passing this far down, and that's going to end off the first half of this matchup. So we join in the second half now. Beaver's going to pick that up, moves it down for his team, goes to Vicious. Vicious to Buckman. Buckman finds Jordan, but he's going to step into the crease. I'm checking my bushes again. It doesn't even look like anyone trimmed them. It just looks like someone came and fucked up my bushes and left. Bear goes to Big Stick. Big Stick trying to get away. He's going to shoot. Starman Jr. makes the save. And Sean O'Leary now. O'Leary finds Vicious. Vicious passing that to Ben Buckman in the middle. Buckman shoots. O'Leary's going to pick that up, moves it to Vicious. Vicious to Dr. Buster. Buster going to get hit, though. That's Toki Wartooth with that hit. Another ex-LA player. And Bear getting chopped by Detective Pikachu. The Cobra's coming down the field. O'Leary's got it. O'Leary going to get hit there. Buster picks it up. We'll check who that hit came from. Bot. Gunther free shoots. Vicious going to pick that up. Vicious gets smacked by Toki Wartooth. And example player has it now. Moves it to Bob Ross. Ross to Henri Izzy. Izzy to Ross. Finds Max Bear. Bear back to Izzy. And Big Stick. Big Stick to Ross. Ross shoots and Starman Jr. makes the save. AC Payton passing that ball to Sean O'Leary. O'Leary to Dr. Buster. Buster fires and Lewis Smith ropes that in. Goes to Wartooth now. Wartooth to Izzy. Looks to Sam Penner in the middle. Penner getting hit. By Decon Thompson. And Ross gonna score. So the Moose looking strong so far. And I mean, when you have an expansion team, you don't necessarily expect them to do super well, but I think that the expectation was that Seattle would probably perform better, and so far, it's definitely seemed like the Moose have. So Nelson has this, moves it to Ross. Ross coming down. Passes it to Mike Wazowski. Wazowski to Bear. Bear's going to fire. And another goal on his own team. We got to make sure that the goalie didn't get counted for that because it went off of him. No, he did not. So Bear playing really, really solid for the Moose. I think that might be his 7th goal of the year. Daniel McDavid goes to Bob Ross. Ross to Bear. Bear trying to let his team get set up here. Moves it to Colin Creed. Colin Creed getting hit from behind. That's going to... I don't know why he decided to go for the pass on that one. Detective Pikachu going to be spending some time in the box. Guess he can't investigate the law when he's breaking it. Creed to Ross. Oh, great interception by AC Payton there. Would have been a easy goal for the Moose as Starman Jr. seemed totally turned around. O'Flanagan goes to O'Leary. Passes that low to Vicious. Vicious moves it to O'Leary. O'Leary fires and Smith makes another save. Oh, the mouse. How long was that in the way? I apologize. Max Bear moving it in front to Henri Izzy. Izzy to Monroe. Monroe to Creed. And to Big Stick. Big Stick moves it to Creed. Creed back to Monroe. Monroe to Izzy. Izzy to Ross. Ross fires and he's going to score again. Ross looking great out there. And Cobalt's going to pick up that ball. Moves it to Waldo. Dr. Buster has it to Jordan. Jordan moves it to Dr. Buster here now. Buster out to Waldo. Waldo fires. Smith going to make the save. And it goes out of bounds. Waldo to Vicious. Vicious to Dr. Buster. Buster moves that to Buckman. Buckman to Waldo. Waldo's going to fire. Smith going to make the save, though. And Penner gets that ball. Just a minute left here in the third quarter. Ross has it now. Hard pass to Wazowski. Wazowski goes to Bear. Bear moves it to Big Stick. Big Stick to Penner. Penner fires. And a great goal there as the Moose take an 8-3 lead. And it seems like some of these LA guys who used to be here are definitely, getting their chops in, saying, fuck you for not protecting me, right, to LA. Vicious to Jordan. Jordan to Buckman. Finds Vicious again. Vicious moves it to Dr. Buster. Buster to Buckman up at the top. Buckman moves it to mid. He's going to shoot, but example player gets in the way. And the one thing is, it looks like LA's offense just is not coming out today. They're just not showing up. Big Stick coming in front by himself. He's going to extend this lead to 9-3 for the Moose. And what started out as a very close game has just become a real stomping. Starman Jr. just really not showing up in net so far. He's been allowing a lot of goals that definitely could have been saved. Flanagan goes to O'Leary here. O'Leary's going to fire, but Smith will make the save on that. And we head into the fourth quarter with a 6-goal lead for Winnipeg. It's not looking good. I also have to announce that the stream is going live shortly, because the stream for week 1 of the preseason is about to go live. So let's go pull up YouTube and hope that no hits happen. And if they do, you'll hear, because it'll be frantic. It'll be me frantically trying to get back. Yeah, saucy music. All right, O'Leary's got this. Still trying to pull it up. Dr. Buster now. Buster getting hit. Example player. Share. Copy link. Let's go get that shared. Big Stick moves it to Creed. Creed in front to Ross. Ross fires. Starman Jr. makes the save. Okay. Oh my god, there's a lot of messages that I've missed. Goes to O'Leary. O'Leary to Charles Jordan. Jordan's going to shoot, and he's going to score. And the Cobras get a retaliation call. Okay, let's go check general real quick and see what's going on. 2-0 Flanagan. Moves it to Carl Jordan. Jordan goes to Dr. Buster. Buster to Izamid. He's going to move that to Buckman. Buckman fires, and Lewis Smith makes the save. And Detective Pikachu getting a hit behind the net. Sorry, I'm trying to reply to a bunch of stuff. My job is difficult. Okay, who got the hit there? Was it Detective Pikachu again? Sean O'Leary. Okay. Did he get hit? Who hit him? Oh, no. He got dropped. Get me off the goalie. Example player had the hit there. What is going on? Where did my notes go? Vicious. Okay, we're caught up. There we go. Big Stick to Penner. Penner moves it to Creed. And Beavers picks it up. O'Flanagan. Dr. Buster has it. Moves it to Vicious. And Wartooth with a nice turnover. Goes to Creed in front, and Creed finds the back of the net. 10-4 for the Moose. Okay, Monroe passes the ball to Wazowski. Wazowski goes to Creed. Creed gonna get checked by Detective Pikachu again. He's having a great defensive performance today. Vicious has it now, getting checked from behind. That's gonna be a penalty on the Moose. But not before a field goal gets scored. Okay. So, the pass came from down here. Carl Jordan gets the double assist. Okay. So that's dope. And O'Flanagan moves that ball to Vicious. Just over a minute left in this game now. Jordan looking to get rid of this. Jordan drops it, but he picks back up, moves it to Dr. Buster. Buster in front to Buckman. Buckman's going to fire. Smith going to save. Goes to Wartooth. And to Jordan. LA trying to create something here. They could, I guess, potentially tie it up. Except for Vicious got murdered. Toki Wartooth with another hit. And Vicious is going to score. A potential comeback coming for the Moose here. LA might actually give them a run for their money in this last little bit here. 45 seconds. Buckman to Peyton. Peyton moves it to Buckman. Finds Jordan. Jordan out to Free. Free to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan up top to Free. Free moves it to Buckman. Buckman to Jordan. Jordan to Dr. Buster. Buster going to get hit, though. And that might spell the end. And Wartooth will run this ball down to Izzy. And to Penner. Back to Izzy. To Creed. And the Winnipeg Moose could hold on for their second victory of their team. Bear out to Izzy. Izzy fires. Starman Jr. makes one last save. And that will be the end of this game. 10-7 for the Moose. I'm going to get this all chopped up now. Get it all snipped up. Oh, I still have to go input all these stats. God damn it. Why does this take so fucking long? Okay. Okie dokie. Capture 3. And capture 4. And the final one. Hell yeah, brother. Cheers from Iraq. Alright, we are done with week 2. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace.